The old man's pulse had returned to normal after the bumpy ride, but Roy wasn't so lucky. His leg hit the fender in front of him, and the man was still worried about whether his dog was hurt. Roy limped out of the car in anger, because there was no way to keep driving. Without saying anything, pulled the man straight out of the car. The man had just broken free of Roy's grip, only to see his enemies coming after him. He had no choice but to take his luggage. He got into the car and became the driver of the ambulance. Seeing the enemy coming after him, he took out a pile of money and threw it out. He drove off in a hurry, and the crowd was trying to pick up the money, and also hindered their pace. And so, they went on to the old man's hometown. As the sun was going down, they finally arrived with the old man in tow. Roy laid out the tributes prepared by the sick men. The old man also lay on his wife's grave. At this moment, the old man wasn't afraid of death, for he would soon see his beloved wife. Seeing this scene, tears flowed out of their eyes. The old man touched his wife's tombstone with his hand. It was as if his wife was holding his hand at that moment.
혼자 많이 외로웠지. 이젠 같이 있을 수 있겠네.
The old man's wish came true. His eyes slowly closed. The hand that was touching the tombstone slipped away. Everyone understands that the old man is gone. He had left this world hand in hand with his partner. Soon after the funeral of the old man, his children showed up and blamed them for not taking their father to treatment. Instead, they were running around. That's when Roy came limping in. Said they were here because of the old man's inheritance. Didn't come even after all the usual phone calls. And that they were just jerks. The daughter-in-law then saw Roy with his father-in-law's watch on his hand. Said he had the cheek to take the dead man's things. Looking at these ungrateful children, Roy explained to them that it had been given to him by the old man. Roy said angrily that they were a bunch of scumbags who were no better than trash. Then he turned and walked away. He let them go on with their nonsense.